set you guys up. Let me set you guys up. How are you guys doing today? I was going to do a video where I show myself, but I'm dyeing my hair today. So changing up my hair is going to be fun. And then I guess soon I'll do a video and I'll reveal my new hair color. If it comes out right, then it's going to look completely different. My hair gets light really fast because for people that don't know, I'm half Irish. So yeah. I get a red tint in my hair when I go in the sun, and yeah, it's just naturally like that. In Hawaii, we call it ehu color hair, right? So ehu. Pretty little ehu girl. And I know I can't sing, but they made a whole song about girls with the ehu color hair. And I am half Irish. I am half Howley. I'm the lightest skin of my entire family, so. Anyways, what I was gonna tell you guys, yeah, I went out today and I helped stimulate the economy because you guys, we gotta do our part, right? So we gotta help each other through this hard time, and we can't be too selfish. I know that it's a rat race and everybody is worried about how they're gonna get by and how we're gonna pay bills and making ends meet. But a lot of people are going to lose their jobs. I'll put it that way. We can use online and door-to-door services, right? And those people need jobs too. But we got to remember, we got to shop in store as well. So I'm going on vacation soon because I'm such a miserable person and I'm so jealous of everybody that me and my hubby are going to go on vacation. We're going to take a little getaway. And we do those quite often, you know. Anyways, I got some outfits. I went in store to buy them, and I want to make sure people, you know, during this hard time, that people keep their retail jobs. It's only gonna get worse, you guys. Really, there's a trickle down effect. But anyways, yeah, I don't have to go out and shop, but today I chose to because, hey, why not, right? Why not? And let's see. I wanted to address that person. Somebody figured me out, you guys. So I was figured out, and somebody commented. I woke up to the most original comment this morning, right? So the original comment award goes to, you are in love with CW and you want to marry him. And I was like, oh my God, I've been exposed. Oh my God. How could they tell? How did they know? The CW is the embodiment of everything every woman just lusts over, right? So no, sorry to burst your bubble. And I know that you use so much logic and critical thinking skills when you formulated that comment, right? So, whew, man, it took a lot. I know that one really stressed those brain cells. But no, sorry, I like alpha males. I'm not attracted to emasculated, broke. I'm not attracted to simps. No, my man is, he was a firefighter since he was 19 years old. And then he went to paramedic school when he was 21. And yeah, so I like strong men. I like brave men, okay? I like provider. I like protector. CW, no, sorry, he just slightly doesn't fit that bill. You know what I mean? He just slightly. No. It couldn't be that I say these things about SW because she's a sadistic child abuser, huh? Because she's an abusive narcissist. Couldn't be that. Nope. No, of course not. So yeah, my life is really good. I've said this so many times before. No, I have the person that I'm meant to be with for the rest of my life is right in the other room, okay? Now, I do not write love letters to CW. I do not like CW. What I was stating, right? If I'm not watching and reacting to a video of a murder happening, right? If I was watching that, then probably the reaction and the words that came out of my mouth would be different. What I'm reacting to is a home video of SW and CW. And even the people that believe CW did the whole crime, right, the whole tragedy, know that CW was, in fact, a good husband, a good father, a provider, a kind person. Nobody had anything bad to say about him. So me simply stating the obvious, that he just looks like a normal dude. He's just being a good husband. How do you get from there, right, to these wild accusations? Silly. Absolutely silly. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Yeah, so we have that comment, right? And no, ma'am, no, sir. No bueno. I do not like CW. Nothing about him, you know. Like I said, I'm not reacting to a murder video. And in case you guys don't know, I believe that SW did a double homie and did a self homie. Okay, that's also, it's not a cover up though. Okay, you guys, I just want you to know that. Psst, psst, hint, hint. It's not a cover up. They just changed the names on the tombstone. Psst, psst, hint, hint. It's not a cover up. They just invented footage. Okay. I mean, I can go on. How long is the list? How long is that list of falsifications? It's not a cover up. So yeah, of course I don't like her. I believe she did the homies and the self homie. And the reason why I didn't, what's the word? I didn't see, right? Until now, until this, so when I did follow the tragedy from the start. The only reason I didn't see SW's eyes from the start is the same reason all of you guys didn't, right? Is because we were honing in and paying attention to CW because they were scaring the public. They were literally telling women that this is a regular man, and men are so dangerous to women that you don't know if your regular, kind, soft-hearted, gentle husband, right, normal man, is gonna just kill you in the middle of the night. They were literally putting the fear of God in all of us. Think back to when the tragedy happened. That's what they were doing. They were like, oh yeah, this is just a regular guy, you know, and then he just committed for no apparent reason, kills the whole family in the middle of the night. So it was making us all stare at him and try to figure him out, right? So in the process of us like really trying to find something there, we missed SW. I missed her eyeballs for a long time, you know? But when I went back, oh my God, there's a cute bird outside. When I went back this second time and I watched, I said, oh, her eyes are blasted. She's gone on either psych meds or psych meds and opiates or that, you know what I mean? I don't know what's overlapping. I don't know what's overlaying. I don't know the list because it's not a cover up because the medical records are sealed. It's not a cover up. Hint, hint. No reason to seal medical records, right? That's right. It's not a cover up, guys. It's not. Because they just seal medical records. They just thought of that. They just thought that was very important. So important, it was part of CW's deal. Not a cover up. So yeah, that's why we missed her eyes. And the reason some people didn't like my profanity in my message to Ari, but I will tell you right now that in my culture, when you're addressing a demon, when you're addressing something evil in my culture, you cuss it, okay? You swear at it. And that's how I was brought up. That's how most people that have generational, you know, have been raised here for generations. That's what we're told. You see something like that, you see an entity, you see, you know, something, you feel a presence of something, you cuss it out, okay? And then you rebuke it in the name of Jesus, and, you know, and yes, I do rebuke her. I rebuke her. When she says things like, I love you, and I rebuke it immediately. My body, my spirit knows and senses this evil coming from her, right? It's called a wolf in sheep's clothing. Don't take the innocent face and be fooled, right? The devil's wearing a mask. And why do I think she's satanic? You guys, everybody that uses logic and sense is clearly telling you guys that there are demons walking amongst us. There is. Okay? There just is. There's evil people doing evil shit. And so there is a time and a place to cuss, and that was the time and the place. And no, potential child killer, you do not get to flip things around and turn it around and pretend you are a victim. No, no ma'am, no sir. Not happening. You will not get to flip it around. No. You will not get to skate by. And if you guys don't believe that there is Satanism happening right now, go and watch Megan Fox's interview, right? So Vogue, or just look up Megan Fox Drinks Blood. She did an interview for Glamour or Vogue, whatever, one of the two. And during that interview, she talked freely about drinking blood. And she was like, people were a little taken aback by it, the people interviewing her. And she said, no. Wait, guys, don't think it's anything weird that me and MGK, Machine Gun Kelly, who was her boyfriend, do not think that this is weird, guys. It's for rituals only. Nothing weird. She says this in the video. I might react to it and show it to you guys. Megan Fox, Hollywood icon, Transformers, Megan's Body, or Jennifer's Body, excuse me, drinks blood. She says, sometimes it can get a little graphic, you know. MGK will just cut his chest open and then he'll drink the blood straight from him, you know. Nothing crazy, just for rituals. So yeah, there's Satanism going on. And is Ari a Satan worshiper? Well, I tried to tell you guys before that people from her past have said, yes, indeed she is. She wrote 666 all over somebody's walls. I think it was her bedroom or her ex's bedroom. She has an upside down cross on her. Child homie, right? She attempted child homie, and I believe that is a satanic ritual, a sacrifice of a innocent boy, right? Now, I believe that she is. And then you really look at it and you really think about it, about how, like, think about her fame, right? Her overnight fame. Who gets overnight fame like that? There is talent. There are people that are smart, people that deserve it, people that try for years to build their channel. There are people that go to Hollywood and they try to make it. And guess what? You didn't even have to do that. Because somehow Ari, the ditzy broad on YouTube that's quote unquote living in her van or her car, figured out the algorithm. She didn't even understand YouTube, she said. She didn't even da-da-da-da. Guess what? She just became famous. Come on. Oh, come on. Please don't tell me you buy that. And as far as, I guess I'll just touch on the pronouns a little bit, because I was going to do a video. It's been really fun doing the reactions. I was going to do a video where I looked up the pronouns and I learned them. We can learn them together so we can be politically correct. And as I was doing some research, I came across the official site about the pronouns, and it said them, they, whatever, they're. Then it said like them, zer. It's starting to get ridiculous. Now we're inventing words. I already took a very long time to understand how one person could be a they or a them, right? Then the reason is you have to get a little deeper, and then you understand that gender fluid means you're fluid in your gender. You are a man, you are a woman, you are a tree, you are a frog, at any given moment of any given day. You might wake up and think you're a clown, right? You might wake up and say, I identify as a clown. It's happening. And then non-binary, right, means you don't have one. Gender fluid means you might be a boy, you might be a girl, you might be a leaf, you might be a toad, whatever, right? Anyways, so I start thinking about this and I'm like, whoa, okay, I gotta learn these, right? There was like 9 on that official site. And I was like, okay, I gotta figure these, and there's no definition. There's no rhyme or reason to these new invented words. So I said, let me get deeper. I start researching, and I wanna see from the horse's mouth, the people inventing these pronouns, and I discover they're inventing pronouns by the day. They don't even stick to these 9 or 10 pronouns. Every day they're like, yeah, I identify as Flo for flower, and Fa for fairy, and I identify as, whatever, Ba for balloon, Gra for grass, Ka for cat. It doesn't stop. It's never ending. And then they say, my pronouns change all the time. And it's not that serious. Get over it. But if you misgender me or use the wrong pronouns, then you're being rude and you need to apologize to me. You need to correct it. Fuck that. So, as I'm watching these ridiculous people do their ridiculous charade, and I'm also figuring out, you know what? This is an online language, okay? These are people that spend most of their time online because in a real world interaction, in a face-to-face interaction in the real world, you're not going to be doing this, right? I guess if you only interact online, then you can do it, right? But there's no room for it in the real world. So I decided I'm going to put my foot down and I'm not going to play the game. I'm not going to play the gender pronoun, I'm not going to play the game. If you look like a man, you're a man, a sir. If you look like a female, you're a girl, a ma'am, a missus, a miss, whatever. Okay? And that's just how it's going to be. If you get offended, that becomes your problem. Because I tried. But because you guys aren't serious, nobody can take you serious. Because you guys can't come up with one set, right? Anything that makes sense. And the reason that none of it makes sense is because it's nonsense. So no matter how much these people try to explain it, none of it freaking makes sense. So the point is to confuse you, and the point is to make you somehow inferior to them, right? It's a lot to do with TikTok. This TikTok is not for, okay, first of all, TikTok, if you're over, there's an age group for TikTok, okay? I don't even think TikTok is a good thing, period. I don't have the app, I don't play the app, I don't dance on the app, okay? But there are people my age and older doing that crap. Inappropriate, maybe from 18 to like 30. And if you're at 30, you're on the cusp, right? You're on the cusp. You're kind of like that lady that's 62, dressed in a bright pink mini dress and still goes to the bar on the happening nights, when it's like ladies' night. You're too old for the situation, right? And you stand out like a sore thumb and you don't belong there. You got to mature and you got to get a new hobby. You got to find adult things to do. And it's also not for anyone under 18 because that is the easiest place for somebody to groom a child. Imagine, let's say Mary's 7 years old. 7 years old, okay? Mary's on TikTok. And Mary, unbeknownst to her parents, has been talking to Johnny. And Johnny's 8, and he's so cute, right? But Mary doesn't know about catfishing. And Johnny asked Mary, hey, you want to meet me down the road at the park? And Mary doesn't know any better. So Johnny tells her, you know, don't tell your parents, but let's go hang out at the park. We'll ride bikes, ride your bike over. Or jump out your window and come meet me. Or after school, you know, instead of walking home, why don't we meet at the park? And when she gets there, Mary finds out that Johnny was a catfish and is actually an old man predator, right? How simple is that? So that's why I look at adults funny when they're on that shit. It makes me wonder why you're talking to kids. You have no place to be talking to anybody's child. I don't care if you're singing with them, if you're liking their shit, I don't care. Don't do it. You don't think the pedophiles, and the maps. Did you guys know about maps? You guys know what the pastel rainbow stands for? You guys don't think that the pedos and the maps, which are the same thing, just letting you know, there is now a protected class of people called minor attracted people. Okay? And if you see the pastel rainbow and the pastel flag, you got a minor attracted person. Okay? Look out. That's the new name for the pedophiles. Like I said, they're blurring the lines of pedophilia. You don't think that they know where to find the kids and how easy it is to get a kid to walk outside and they can scoop them up? To meet them at the mall, to meet them at the park? You don't know? Get your kid off TikTok. Fuck that shit. So when I tell you there are demons, I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. The people that are protecting the maps, right? The people that said maps are a protected class, there are a group of people that are going to protect them. And the people that are maps, are they not demons? Are they not child predators? I'm just telling you guys. And they look like you and me. Look at Ronnie, aka Ari, aka whatever. She's not even that pretty. You know, all she's doing is the whole non-brushed hair, I drink kombucha and eat granola and yogurt. Okay? If you want that, if that's what you like, if that's who you think is pretty, there's a town in Maui called Paia. Go there. It's infested with hippies that don't work and live off the system, right? And they make bonfires when there's a full moon and they dance naked. You think I'm kidding? I'm not. Look it up. It happens. And that's Ari. She's very average. She thinks she's very special. Anyways, I'm gonna go rinse my hair and check out my new color. And again, I apologize for the language, but now you guys can understand, okay? You guys can understand where I'm coming from. That's the way we are brought up. We cuss out the demon. All right, you guys take care, stay safe and stay blessed and stay prayed up. Aloha.